Sad as it is, I know it's become people's job that they got to do what they got to do in order to keep a paycheck. But some things are just so fair, it's ridiculous. This young lady over here, peaceful, humble-minded, might be strong in spirit, is being evicted out of this little camping area, which I get it. I'm trying to keep people off of this area. So we really gotta step out and step in sometimes. How you doing there, young man? I'm blessed to be stressed and tired of the devil's mess. You understand that? I represent my homeless people out here. Okay. And I know it's your job, but don't you think in your spirit it's sucks make a move when they just camping out?
I get that.
Yeah,
the
city, I know. Yep. But the city stole $24 billion from my homeless people. And me, because I live out here with them. So it's like, you gonna steal that kind of money? That's taken out of your pocket too. See what I mean? Because I'm orchestrating my homeless people and the homeless for heaven. I ain't gonna be able to touch them in a minute. Because they're gonna all be employed. So as long as they become the city security, think about it. I'm starting P.I.G. Top Flight Security. I don't know if you heard of Top Flight Security before.
No.
There's some movie.
No.
You ever seen the movie Friday with Ice Cube? Part 2?
It's been a long time.
Part 2 and Craig, which is Ice Cube, and then Mike Epps' Day was working security guard.
Okay.
They call themselves Top Flight Security. Do you remember Guardian Angels from years ago? You young.
Yeah.
It was in the 70s.
Okay.
It stopped in the early 80s because they couldn't control what we had to do to survive. That's what makes sense. To where they're a community-based organization, and what I Googled is a bunch of Caucasian going through New York, stopping the violence, okay? You couldn't stop it when the crack hit. There's too much money, multi-billion-dollar industry for crack back in the day. So they stopped. I'm gonna revamp that and call it P.I.G. Top Flight Security. You got a body cam, but you gotta report it in. I got you on live right now. If everybody got you on live right now and him on live right now, the crime would be over. Because if I walk up and you got a gun, oh my God, you gonna shoot somebody? You got drugs too? That's how I human people. It'll stop. It'll stop, guaranteed. And all them, they getting to work. Homeless for Heaven community organizations, an A through Z program. Anything from auto mechanics to a zoo. Ask any of them if they know, if they worked before, they have. And she's got typing skills. I just talked to her for the first time yesterday. So she's gonna start typing up some things for me. She's gonna start helping me clean up. She's gonna start helping me move around, sell merchandise on the corners, speak to people, It's just putting them to work. But if you harass them, they ain't got time to mold their mind. And this is what I go in City Hall with and fight. I'm gonna take her in there Tuesday. She's gonna have to go. Because it's all about them. Me, I tell them all the time, I believe this city. God's got me deeply rooted. How you doing this morning, man?
How are you today?
I'm gonna give you my same quote. I'm blessed to be stressed, just tired of the devil's mess. Because he knows just like you do, it's an unfair situation. I'm gonna be happy to see like when the Armageddon and the rapture and tribulation get here or another pandemic. You didn't have no job basically in the pandemic. You probably got a paycheck if you was working that time. But your job was meaningless. Me and my homeless people riding all over the city, just no mask on. Because the pandemic only started because you were locked in the house. You know that?
Well, I think the pandemic started because,
from people.
Fauci was funding Wuhan, China.
No, I know.
Viruses.
I know that part. But what kept us with the virus is we couldn't get out here with this, all the bacteria. It was no long list of homeless people that got no pandemic, no COVID.
It also only affected like 0.001% of anyone under the age of 65.
Yeah, because you was stuck in the house. All the air conditioning, the circulation, all the stuff. Your cars taking up all. So you need to be out here. That's what stopped it, honestly. See, and nobody wanted to come out here. They digging the trash can all day to get germ. That's the only thing that was made to fight off. Everybody's immune system was so low.
That's why a lot of cops didn't get sick either.
Huh?
That's why a lot of cops didn't get sick either. That's why we're out here all day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta get the sunshine on you.
The sun, the air, everything that's nasty outside. So, yeah, the fear of all that is what killed it. But this was killing them, and I told them I have an organization that you ain't gonna be able to touch them in a minute. I'm just trying to get funding. I have 4 nonprofits and 7 LLCs, and I don't want to run nothing. That's my limo around the corner. You should know who that is. And I live out here amongst my people. Homeless for Heaven is their organization. It's a nonprofit. I'm giving it to them. So they'll never have to pay taxes because she knows how to do caregiving. She's a typist and all this other type of stuff. I just talked to her for the first time yesterday. So I corner all of them like, what can you do? Oh, you're a plumber? Oh, you're an electrician? Carpenter? You just need an LLC and some tools. It's over. They're going to be part of the P.I.G, Top Flight Security. I was just telling him at the end. That is an organization where it's a community-based security company. You don't need no guard card. You just need a camera. That's all the security does. I see you. You guys too. I see you. But yours, you got to go back to your office and turn that in, right? They download it. See, so it's not live. I got 35 million views on your face right now. So, God's Real Talk TV has 35 million views. Yes, sir. So I sing, rap, dance, comedy, spoken word, poetry. God's opening up every door that I need because I got to help this. I couldn't stand homeless people 14 years ago.
Well, I still think you need law enforcement because you're not going to stop somebody from robbing somebody with a camera.
I'd say on the most. When people walk in to rob, I've been a crook in my life. I was a locksmith as a trained child. So when you walk somewhere and you see a camera, what's the first thing you do? You hide your face. But if I see you coming, you can't hide nothing. And I will
find. Don't hide their face. Do some wicked stuff.
Exactly. But if people come out of their house like a pandemic, back in the 70s when I grew up, it wasn't up here.
What if you're filming me and I just decide to shoot you, not as a cop, as a bad guy talking.
Exactly.
I shoot you and I just take your phone.
But it's already live.
Well, they don't care.
Exactly, but it's already live.
15-year-olds that are just mugging people in broad daylight and taking their cars, they don't care.
Yeah, but there ain't no camera on them. They ain't stupid.
There's cameras everywhere.
Not enough. They only if you run a speed light. It's not. Okay, let me tell you this. Okay, let's show you how crooked the whole government is. All the governments. That satellite that we can't even see is beaming down on your hair loss. It's got us. So Saddam Hussein, they knew where he was when he walked out that first door. They could have followed that car. They didn't want to because they got to get law enforcement involved. All this investigation. Then the government, military.
Highly more complicated than that.
It could be as simple as that.
It's way more complicated.
When they go around with that Google map, Google map, I don't know how it does it, but it gets in your backyard. I Googled my sister's house and zoomed into the backyard in her swimming pool.
Well, if you do Google Earth.
That's what I'm saying. So law enforcement the government can do Google Earth to catch anybody in motion. Oh, there he is. He's in that house right there.
Once again, not how it works.
It could.
It's not how the technology is built.
No, but everything that they're creating. When you were a child, when I was a child, none of this stuff was even around. Body cam, your taser. See? So creation of man. If a man like myself, I'll have about 500 patentable inventions. If anybody can think of it, a man can create it. Look at Elon Musk. That man creating everything that we didn't think. We're going to have robot cops in a minute. Yeah, I know it. See, so everybody going to be looking for something to do, and everybody going to be living on these damn streets. So we got to realize where the world is going, and when you going to outlive it. You're still young, like 33, somewhere in there. See, so you got 40 more years to go. There's a lot going to be going on in 40 more years. I've been a sack of snakes, what I call it now.
I got more than 40 years.
Huh?
I got more than 40 years.
Yeah, most people don't. But you got a life that you say, oh, shoot, I got a house and a car and a boat. Right now I go party and kick it at 75 years old. You ain't going to be doing nothing at 75 regardless. Retired.
That guy just said at 75.
Most people don't. I got a friend that's 90. He still drives around, does the blues, but he's an ex-pimp. He got a different spirit in him. See, he's the godfather of the pimps. If you pull him up, Fillmore Slim, he's still alive. So I got people I never wanted in my life on my side. I got cops as friends, highway patrol, sheriffs, all that stuff. And they know how I feel about it. Your job sucks. Because you got a spirit you got to deal with. Do you believe in God? Yeah. See? So that's where the spirit comes with me. I've never hit a man. I've never punched a man in his mouth. As many as I want to do, or grab a gun and shoot him in their face. I cannot do it. I can't. Nothing in my spirit make me jump. I've had 4 self-defense fights in my entire life, and I'm from LA. And I've been out here, and I called this sack of potatoes in the beginning because your El Dorado Hills, your Lincoln, and all of Roseville wasn't there. El Dorado wasn't here. Elk Grove wasn't even here. It was just a sack of potatoes. Then sack of clowns started moving, and all the other stuff started happening. And now I see the government behind all this sack of snakes. It's ridiculous. This is a snake move. Back about 9 years ago, 10 years, they had a group called Occupy Movement. Have you been in law enforcement that long? Couldn't touch this. You couldn't touch nothing, not even that little skateboard. You had to pay for it. I don't know why that ended.
You agree with this?
That you got to make a move?
No, that cities allow homeless to put up camps and put garbage everywhere. And
I say the homeless can actually, or the city can compromise with the homeless. Say I can't have no more than 10 tents over here. I will give you 1 porta potty and a shower. They put them over in Miller's Park. Do you remember that? Yeah. The year before that? You know they was charging $4,000 a month from the government to house them in a tent with a porta potty and a shower. But I'd rather that than this.
Of course.
Thank you. So they can afford that. They don't want to because they stole $24 billion from the homeless fund, young man.
Yeah, talk to Newsom about that one.
Yeah, exactly. But he passed it around wherever it went. He didn't sit on it. And everybody say he didn't do it. I got people that say they know him personally, say he wouldn't have done that. But whatever, it's gone.
Somebody
and they still, exactly. But it's in your government system. That's why I say that.
Not my government system.
You get paid by them.
I don't get paid by them.
Who pay you?
The city of Sacramento, not
and they get from the government. When they get funds.
They get federal funds.
Thank you. And they pay you guys over what y'all sometimes even need.
Yeah, we get paid by the taxpayers of Sacramento.
And they shouldn't give up much either. I'm just saying. Because they ain't doing nothing. Y'all over here bothering homeless people, but there's somebody getting shot over in South. See?
Yeah.
Really, that's a lot of occupied time on moving them, and they ain't got nowhere to go. Well, I'm ready to go grab my limo just so I can throw this junk in.
Maybe they should talk to our resources team and get resources.
It ain't enough.
That they're available right now.
It's not enough. I know people.
They're not even taking it.
I promise you. She got kicked out because she had to go to the doctor's office, which took past there. They say 5 days you can go. She went past that, so they kicked her out of a little tiny home. My friend Rachel Taylor, African brown-skinned woman, we're not black. That was a myth of life. They burnt us up to call us black, young man. For real. When they hung us from a tree, they put a fire under us. That's how they create to be cremated. Yeah, when you burn your ashes, because they burnt us first. They wouldn't bury us 6 feet. They thought we was too disgusting to plant into the land, and they didn't want to put us in the water and push us out because we would have flowed back in.
Who did this?
Your slave people. The slave people from years ago. The masters.
Well, I gotta ask a follow-up question. So you currently today have the color of your skin.
It's brown.
Because somebody hundreds of years ago burnt somebody.
My skin is called brown.
Okay.
If you Google it, we're the original people on the planet. We were called brown-skinned people.
Yeah.
That tire is black. Your merchandise is black.
Yeah, but
I am brown.
Genetically speaking, you're telling me that men that are and women that are black.
That they called us black. They labeled us as black.
Okay.
When we think about it, when we was in another country, Jamaicans ain't called black.
I thought you meant that because they got burned hundreds of years ago, that's what changed, and that's what we created the black race. And I'm like, that's crazy.
No, that is crazy. But no, they created the word black, called us black because they used to burn us. And saying good morning, MOURNING, is morning for somebody dying, right? Right?
Sure.
Morning. So no, let me tell you, you can Google it. So when they used to walk by us after burning us or beating us to death, good morning. So we don't say that no more. If you talk to most African, as they say, brown-skinned people, we say grand rising. Because we speak about God, grand rising. Good morning, honest, is derogatory. Everything they manipulated through the Bible, the word job is in the Bible. It's called Job. Job was a very rich man that got tested by the devil, and the devil took everything Job had. Gave him boils, all this other stuff. You must maybe know the word. See, they made job for us to not keep a job. You got a job. I work for myself. See, there's a difference. I will never ever. I kind of do too. They don't give me nothing. They really don't. I mean, I'm in the streets more than you are. And I stopped probably in many fights or whatever. I would jump out in the middle. I walked in, you can go look at my limo. It's been hit so many times. I sat inside when a drive-by hit me when I was in the Heights. I was inside of my apartment one time when a drive-by came, a walk-by. Shot my new limo 2 months. But I had one right across the street a month prior that got knocked into the neighbor's yard, so it's nothing directed at me. But they've always been hit, beat up, vandalized, destroyed, towed away. 6 of them in 13 years. Had a heart attack on Valentine's Day. I'm still fighting because I know what is right. And this is wrong to me. Because you know the Occupy movement. I got to find, there's only one lady I met that still was a part of it. Her name is Linda. She needs to show me how and why they were able to stop them from at least taking their stuff. If you want to say move, move. But when they come up with a truck and a scooper and just take it, that's like somebody coming to your house and knocking it down with a tow truck and just, come on.
Big differences there.
I know, big differences there. You got 1, 2, 3 brown-skinned people that can't get a normal job. Period. Period.
Point at the gentleman in the gray sweater.
None, well, I just seen the third.
In a second. He has a job.
Yeah, he got a job. She talking about him yesterday. But that's what I'm saying. For the average out here, when they out here, they stuck. And doing the drug factor, crystal meth is the biggest thing. Talk to somebody, or one of them, why did you start? Her and the guy I met in City Hall. He was tweaked out of his mind like this, but he got up to that microphone, he calmed himself down. He's like, look, when I first came out here, and this is where the Occupy movie was going on, I didn't do no drugs. But if I go to sleep, somebody gonna take my shoes, somebody gonna take my tent, somebody gonna take my dog, somebody will rape me. I met a guy that came with me in tears talking about somebody raped him. He's like 25 years old, literally. So nobody knows what's going on out here. My other guy, Javon, he's like this tall, 6'5" or so. Fights all the time. When I first met him, he had a gun on him. I talked him away from him. Man, get a Bible. That fights more. So he started reading his word. I didn't know till about a month ago, and I've known him like 3 or 4 years. No more than that, like 7 years, 6 years. That his mother was a pastor. When she died, he lost all spirit and he went to the streets. So he's fighting out here every day. Got guns. And he was fighting so much, he told me like 2.5 years ago, I didn't see him. So I picked him up in front of the county jail, which I'll pull up when I ever see somebody coming out and I give them a ride home. So I can get in their head. I want to get back in there. I've been locked up before, but I want to get in there for real. I don't mind getting an orange suit and going in there. Give me 3 meals again. Give me 2 mattresses because they're only this thick. Because there's people in there that can help what's going on out here even. A lot of believe it or not, a lot of the world outside is still run by the prisons inside. You got shot callers in there that still make shots on the street. So I already know the power from the streets to there and there to here. I'll go into prison. I don't care. Nothing is stopping what I got to do. With my bag of pills, because I got heart attack, stroke, little pills, I don't care. I want to make your job easier. I want to make their life better. Because it can go back to like the 70s. It wasn't about like maybe 10 cops, I think, in Sacramento. So this community moved here and got all scared coming from San Francisco where it's all bougie. That's the problem.
I think back then we had about double the amount of cops in Sacramento than we do now.
In the 80s, well, 80s because of the crack. That's where we had to get our money. We wasn't stopping for nobody because we had recessions.
Well, that was the CIA play.
Huh?
That sucks.
What?
The CIA introduced crack.
But we had to have it. You ever heard of rap music?
Yes, I've heard of rap music.
Yeah, Ice Cube?
Yeah.
You know he was a big crack dealer.
Yeah.
You know how? Did you watch the movie Straight Outta Compton? When they went to the recording studio, say, hey, we want to get recorded. Oh, we can't do your music. We don't, Then he whipped over that briefcase. Wham! He didn't work at McDonald's. He didn't work at the Foot Locker. But they had Nikes on.
Well, it's really an unfortunate
all that
thing
stuff had to happen.
That kind of poison in the community.
Exactly.
So
but look at no. Man, crystal meth is only really for Caucasian, and y'all always sell it to y'all own community. I've been out here since the 80s. That's only people that done crystal meth was Caucasian.
Okay, 1, not true, and 2,
in the 80s it was the highest position.
Sell drugs to anyone of any race, in any culture, of any background, you're an evil person because you're selling poison to somebody. Yeah. So I'm not saying it's a black thing. I'm saying it's a
worldwide thing.
Yeah. But I'm saying the CIA is the one who introduced crack cocaine to Compton.
But that's just like you got a gun, and y'all can but you got a gun. Okay, y'all know Stephon Clark out here. I'm sure a little bad little kid. Stephante Clark got killed. Or is it
Stephon Clark got killed. Stephon is his older brother.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Mental illness.
He does. I know. I want to punch him in his nose every time I see him. I tried to do music, this young man, before his brother died. I met his brother.
Yeah.
And he erased me because he got mad because he was broke then, broke. I walked to his mama's house, they had a chair, like they were gonna play musical chairs. A bed on the floor in the room. So I was like, man, I got some furniture if you want it. But what kind is it? It's furniture. But if you ain't gonna tell me I don't want it. It's free. I don't care. Can I go talk to your mama? Don't talk about whatever. He deleted all of our music. No problem. Now he got an arrogant pride thing, but he disrespected me about 2 months ago. He's crying. I don't care if you cry. You crying about your dead brother, but you drunk. That boy literally jumped up on me, put his legs around me, and hugged me, embraced me. I felt cool for a second till he let go and he went on my shirt. Get away from me, Sebastian. Get out of here. Go. So it was just, I've had bad occasions with a lot of people on it. Sure. From your mayors to the city council to the streets. And I know the worst of them now. But they respect me because I'm still fighting even though I'm going through all mine. Because I know I can make a difference in this. This doesn't, what are you doing? Sorry,
well, you can take them home.
What do you mean take them home? I live out here. You can take them home. You get paid taxpayers' money.
I'm not taking
But look, they get paid taxpayers' money. And they still in theirs, but they letting you have yours. You guys should take them home. They're non-violent. They can come.
That's not true.
Huh?
That's not true.
Enough
These individuals might not be.
Thank you. But that's what I'm saying. Trust me, if you got a homeless person living in your backyard, see, I already got this in mind, my program. Steal if you want to. It's on live, they can take it. To where everybody.
If you want to?
Yeah.
So that doesn't hurt the community?
If you steal?
Yeah.
No. See, because no. But can you ask for forgiveness?
If I go into a local mom and pop grocery store and I steal from them, that doesn't affect the community negatively?
Let me tell you how God said it. I'm tell you what the Bible said.
Oh, sure.
If you steal and you don't get caught, especially for eating.
That's what the Bible says.
That's what the Bible says.
You should go read the Bible.
You should read it also.
Okay.
Yeah. It does.
Where does it say in the Bible so that I can educate myself?
I'll go get my other phone. So before you leave, I'll go Google it. I don't do scripture to remember. Yeah. And I don't preach. I just tell you what I've heard. So like Folsom, California was owned by us people, and then they killed us. That's why they just shut down the Negro bar. When they found the gold up there, they stole it. Killed off. They just closed the Negro bar, if you heard of the Negro bar. They still got like a Negro lake. So when they stole it, they took it over. Folsom Boulevard runs all the way down to the hits your street called the Capitol. Capitol runs all the way in till it hits the back of the door of the Capitol. We built that with the money they stole. Out the front door to the Gold Bridge. We built that with the money they stole. So simple history God gives me. So knowing certain things in the Bible, I know it. Enough to where I can tell somebody. You figure it out. Because that's what he said. Study yourself approved. Go find it out. I wouldn't lie to you. I ain't got a reason to lie. So I'm just out here because God's got me out here. I don't want to be out here. I think your job is cool, but it's unfair. Because you get pushed into stuff. Y'all wasn't doing this yet last year. You wasn't doing it for the Occupy movement. Because this was not allowed.
Well, that's a city council issue. Right?
I know. I go in there and they blank mine because they've seen me for 13 years. So I told her, I tell them all, y'all got to start bringing y'all dirty butt in here with me.
City council tells us not to do something, we don't do it. If they tell us to do something,
we go do it. I know. That's a trained puppet by a slave master. Exactly, by a slave master. They told them to go take Jesus too. Told you guys, I'll say you guys, to go take Jesus. They had to apprehend Jesus by the law enforcement. Peter, wham, cut his ear off. Jesus put it back on his head. And they took him away anyway. I'm like that. Cut it off. Put it back on. I don't mind going. Because I know where you're taking me to. I'm going to still be able to talk to somebody. I just got messages. I'm a messenger. So I got to do something. I don't know what. It's got me to my end of my wits. And I wish I did have somewhere to take them home because the implement of that, if I took them home, I'd adopt them. I'd get her on some Social Security. I'd get a pay number behind her. I'd put her to work.
Why does she need to be on Social Security?
Most people, because they come from the street, they're kind of crazy.
Yeah, but you said that she has a bunch of work and like typing.
She does.
And other things. So why can't she just get a job?
Because the jobs are not hiring like that. They're not. You're not on the job force. Look.
You're joining. There's not jobs out there.
Not for everybody that is. Now,
Yeah,
when
but
they got to be qualified.
Why should the government pay her for the rest of her life to do nothing?
I ain't saying for nothing for the rest of her life. It's called building something to make something. I finally got approved for Social Security. I'll be able to use that money to build on something else.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 59.
How did you get on Social Security?
Diabetes, HIV, just had a heart attack, had a stroke. Just had a heart attack and a stroke. Want to keep going?
Take care of your health.
I live out here and I don't want to. How about that?
That's not my problem.
I didn't say it was your problem.
So why do I have to pay you to live out here and not take care of yourself and not work?
If I took care of myself, I can only do it with the money that I really make. If I make enough money, if you make enough money to really take care of yourself, like you make enough money to take care of yourself, health-wise, it's healthy. Okay, and I'm about to work hard.
About to?
Yes, because I'm putting
you're a grown man and you're taking checks from the government.
I ain't taking nothing. I ain't taking nothing. They're giving it to me because I'm sick. I couldn't avoid my sicknesses. My heart attack and stroke came from building. That's your problem.
I work 60 hours a week.
Good for you.
Yeah. Work hard.
Yeah.
Work hard.
Yes, I work harder than you. I work more than 60 hours. I'm in the streets. I don't get paid. Look, I don't get paid. No.
Maybe they should choose and be mentally tough and not do drugs.
Okay.
Get clean. Start getting education.
And once again, when you don't do the drugs,
college is free.
When you don't do the drugs, you got to go. But you got to have somewhere to go to these places. You got to have a resident to be able to get a job. On the 99%, you don't have an address and everything. She don't have a Social Security card. They just stole it. They just stole her phone. They just stole her ID.
You can go down to Mary's house right now and get a Social Security card in the mail, and she can use Mary's house as an address for a job.
Okay, I'm gonna send her there too.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying back. I'm gonna send her there too.
I don't like working so hard to
I
support
don't
myself
either.
and my family.
I don't like working hard and not to support nothing.
Go towards people that don't want to work hard.
See, my work is driving around the city, sir. I run P.I.G. top flight security and investigation. So wherever I drive at, I stop and I talk to my people. I stop and talk to you. I don't get paid to talk to you. It's been 30 minutes of my time. See, so I don't get paid for this. And I do got 4 nonprofits. Now I don't even go ask them for no money. But I don't go.
What service are you providing?
The one that I'm going to provide. So it's building up into that. That's why I locked in a 7th LLC. P.I.G. Grub Hub for cooking. She can cook. She already told me. I have P.I.G. cleaning service. She said she has some sickness where she's like, I love the detail clean. Perfect. So when I put them to work is when they're going to get to work, young man. I can't do nothing like this because God don't work with me like that. I'm a music artist. I'm about to drop this one song and go viral. You know the song Lean On Me? From Bill Withers years ago, Lean On Me? Okay, mine is Lean On Him. I'm a gospel artist. I got about 100 voices to impersonate. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Usher, Boyz II Men. You might know these people. But Lean On Him is lean. I'm just giving you the main hook. It's lean on Him when you're not strong. My Lord will be your friend.
You know what that's called?
He'll help you.
It's called copyright.
It's called No. It's called I Know J. King in the City. He's got lean. No. It's called young. Listen, young man. Listen. No. Listen, young man. Listen, young man. Okay, copyright means that I use all of your words. Yes, it is. Trust me. I'm going against one of the biggest engineers in the city. What are you doing? Can you sit here and chew this? So you have no right to that song. Just Lean On Him, different beat. Listen to me. Lean On Me is different. Okay. I'm telling you, I noticed the words. But see, I already talked to Jay King. Bill Withers is dead. He told me to write to the family. The family wants to sue me for copyright infringement. I don't care. Because they only gonna sue people when it's making a lot of money. And when it's making a lot of money, I'll definitely give them what they think they want. Because I'm gonna be doing everybody's music the same way.
I wish you the very best of luck on that.
I appreciate that. Because what I'm doing, I'm not doing for me. When that music drops, that's when I buy them what they need. Because I know they'll go to work. If I pull up and say, hey, get in the truck. I'm going to build this house. I want you to landscape. I want you to build a fence. They know how to do it even if they've never done it before. Because they do this. They build every day. They move home delivery every day. So I already know the businesses that they can operate without a big old issue because they got mindsets to it.
Well, I hope that your plan takes off, and I hope that you can get people off the street. I truly, truly do. I really wish you the very best.
I appreciate that, young man. Mr. What is it?
Lundgren. Take care of yourself, right?
You too. God bless you.
Paperwork while we wait.
No problem. Get up. Why you chew on the thing again, Mr. King? Goofy. Come on. I like y'all even move the rocks out of the way, huh?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Because, like I said, about a year and a half ago, it was no rocks. But there's a hell of homeless people around here. So they paid about $1 million to put all these rocks down. They put up that fence. And you should have heard all the conversation I had with them fool last. You know? You guys are worth more out here than you think. Y'all don't try to do shit. They know, just like I do, y'all sit around all day, arguing and screaming and maybe doing a little bit of dope. But it's like they're not working. I know they can't get a normal job, but I want to put them to work. I just told them that you know how to type. You got OPD, whatever the fuck it is, that you like to clean. You got to get in your gear. Because if not, they going to get you again. And if they get you too many times, they will lock your ass up. Then you got a charge for, I don't even know what they call it, loitering or, you know. So y'all got to start choosing better. Because this shit ain't going to keep going. Or go to like San Francisco. You get money every month to be on the street. Oregon, I heard they house people. Really, 3 years roughly. This ain't you. I know. But you gonna keep letting it walk into your drive up on it? You tired of this dude? He in there now. Don't roll your eyes because you let him in. You said, I just bought a tent. That's your tent. You let him in. Whatever you got there giving up good, you was okay. What is that? His tennis shoe size 13 feet? You probably got a 13 inch. So stop it. Come here. Come on. Fucking up. Fucking thing I do, you gonna. Huh? Well, you gonna kick your ass, Mr. King. Even in front of the cops, I will fuck you up. Stop it.
You know what?
Stop it. So let me get on back around here real quick so I can figure out my day. Where are you guys going?
To the park for a little bit. I'll be back around to talk to you.
I don't know why I didn't call you. Come back by yesterday. You said you'd come by in 2 hours. You're gonna buy your little pads.
I made for $5 to pay back with sleep.
Oh. All right. I know, but that's this to make a whole day in $5, $2, $3, waiting on a trick. I'm gonna be around here. I guess I gotta go do it this morning, or tomorrow morning, first thing. Grab a bunch of shit and come over here and try to do fate. You know, I just need somebody to stop and hear what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. Because then they can give and donate now, and they'll probably kick me away too. Because I plan on having my shit just left out here. So I'm gonna need somebody that's gonna be watching it. You know, I'll leave the tents on my merchandise all on it. I mean, my tables, whatever I got out there, except my speaker. And just go to sleep and wake up in the morning and start over. Because it's about you guys. I want people to recognize what the homeless people are worth. That's what he's just sitting there talking about. Oh, fake ass cop, you know? And they're sitting there saying about me because I get Social Security. He's like, well, I don't agree. You're getting Social Security and you're living on the street and you're not really. Like, sir, I got a limousine. I can work above and beyond what you're doing. And I'm in these streets more than you, doing the things I do for free. To stop the violence and stop all this homeless shit, blah, blah, blah. I ain't getting paid. So I had to get into his helmet so he would understand. See, they ready to throw y'all shit away.
No, they're not.
I know, but that's why they pull up with this.
But you need a basket so you can do our stuff. We're only throwing this away. We're getting a basket. Yeah, we're getting a basket.
And then like this cardboard and wood with the nails and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's it though.
Alright, when they come over here, they'll probably ask, and I'll make sure that they know that.
Yeah.
So you said they got more crates for you guys?
Yeah, he's gonna go get a basket.
Oh, the guy, the one that left.
So it's just gonna be blanket, like that stuff, go like this. So like wood and stick, and then cardboard with the
Sit down. Sit. That's going to be my community-based security company. Like I said, as soon as I put a chair on their body and I give them a business card, I pray y'all don't mess with my employees. See? That part. Because they're going to be watching wherever they're at. They're going to...
That's fine, but I mean, if they're breaking laws,
but that's the thing. They don't really break. I mean, they do drugs. I got a friend of mine. And I ain't finished. Well, I think I was talking to you. He was out here carrying guns around, carrying Bible after that, and then he had to get a hand grenade because he kept on fighting. He's like 6'5", 30 years old, always fighting every day. Coming REV, I had to knock out 2-3 people. I'm like, damn. So I picked him up in front of the county jail about a month ago. He gets in the car, young man. He kept saying something about my hand blown off. I'm like, what are you talking about? He stuck another up here. He had a hand grenade. Boom. He pulled the pin. He said he waited too long to throw it. Like, bro, you didn't watch no war movies? You pull it, you throw it. You don't hesitate. You don't want to talk to him. But he said, I kept talking to him, trying to scare him away because I didn't want to blow him up. You should have blew their head off. You ain't got no hand now, stupid.
Yeah, I think. Is there anything else? That's it? Yeah, appreciate it.
But you got to turn in a certain amount of junk every day or something?
Huh?
Take part in case I need a low cost window.
Oh, yeah, right.
I hit everybody, I get it. All right, well, come by later if I'm there. I said I may be here a little bit later. I'm trying to run to my storage and set help too, like y'all need help. Keep me posted. Walk, bad boy, walk, bad boy, walk. Go, bad boy, go. Told you always want to eat on shit, bad boy. You bit up your fucking chain again, bad boy. Why you always do this shit? Huh? Why? Go, what are you stopping for? Get over here. Get up here. Come on, go. You know where to go, just don't stop. Go. Come on, what are you waiting on? Shit. You know, bad boy today, King. I ain't in the mood for this shit. Please. How you doing, Luno? I'm just dealing with the devil this morning. They can claim to be who they want to and believe in what they want to, but the devil only harasses people, regardless of your job or not. No. I said no, get out of there. Come on, stop it, sit. If you stop making your own moves, Mr. King, you won't be in trouble. Come on. Now get in. Sit down somewhere. It's been a day, and I'm not gonna let you or nothing else make it any worse, Mr. King. You don't see what I deal with every day, Mr. King. You just think it's about you. I bet you're hungry already. You better eat that food over there. I bet you're thirsty. I don't know if it's any water, but damn, it's not about you. Other people are involved in this planet, Mr. King, and you got to understand that. And you got to stop chewing this. You got to stop eating this. Bad boy, don't eat on this. This is not for your mouth. Keep stuff out of your mouth. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace and blessings.